Boy,
first?
that's up my alley. That's one of our major services with the Better Business Bureau. And that's really another reason that it evolved in the Vancouver area and then all through North America. What your best bet with any kind of a complaint with a business is, first of all, if you can't get somewhere with the staff, then ask to see the manager. And if you call our office, that's the first thing we'll ask you. Have you talked to your manager? And you always want to keep a really even keel. The more angry you get, the less people are willing to help you out. I see people falling apart in a store and suddenly they're being escorted out of a store. Have they got their problem resolved? No. So start with that. If you can't get that resolved with the manager, and sometimes things are too far apart, there's a bit of misunderstanding, then you can either give us a call and we'll fax you a complaint form, or we'll email you, or pardon me, email you or send you a complaint form that must be filled out in writing, or you can download it right from our website, which we've got all the information at our booth. We will then go through that with you, and we will approach the business. So we've got a certain number of days, once we open up that complaint, that the business has to respond back, and the consumer we need to get that interaction going between the consumer and the business within a certain period of time. If the business decides not to resolve it, it shows on their company report. So as this fellow asked about, BBB logo, and I said, go look at the website, and you look at a business that has not resolved complaints, doesn't want to deal with it, they're probably sitting at a pretty low rating. Mm-hmm. So we then tell the public, this business chooses not to resolve. Typically, most businesses is resolved. Even those that are not accredited with the Better Business Bureau, that's what they want to do. Mm-hmm. They want to resolve the complaints. But we help work that between the two businesses. In fact, this morning I got it on my email this morning, somebody asking for help with a vacation club complaint. So it's something we deal with. And we've got 1,000 more complaints this year than we've ever had. We're sitting at 7,000 complaints with our little Better Business Bureau.
Wow.
So public is saying, come on, businesses, be fair, be good to us as customers, be transparent, be honorable, and treat us right. So there you go.
And my experience has been that the Better Business Bureau really holds a lot of clout. It's a well-recognized organization, and that businesses, if you're moving your way through from a manager, taking it to the next level, even letting them know that you will be filing a Better Business Bureau complaint. Sometimes I've found, I had an experience with a flower delivery service where as soon as I told them I would be lodging a complaint, suddenly they snapped into action and took my complaint a lot more seriously and did actually refund my money. So that was a thanks to you guys. So one more question here, and then I think we'll be wrapping up shortly. So just another reminder, get your surveys in. This will be the last call before we do our draw, I think.
Are there any different rules if you're a strata council and wanting to lodge a complaint?
So are you on the strata council, or you want to lodge it? Okay.
If it's to deal with your property manager, a contractor, then yes, absolutely. You can contact us, and we can help you through that complaint. There's some things we can't take up, and that's residential tenancy, law, lawyers, legal law, health, doctors. There's other. We've got our friends here at Consumer Protection. We turn over some of the complaints to deal with, and certainly work with our partners, Bank of Canada and the BC Securities Commission, when we got some issues to deal with. So there's police are very well involved with us. So everybody works together to get you help. There you go.
Any final questions? Yeah, one there. Sorry, Rob. Getting a workout.
This question is to Linda. How would we know that, for example, Coach is a BB registered?
How would you know if Coach is accredited with the Better Business Bureau? They would have something on their door. That's one way, but you need to take it even a step farther and check with the website, our website, or give us a call. And then we send out, you can see some of them back there, they're called consumer guides, and everybody in there has been accredited by the Better Business Bureau. typically what you see, not so much retail gets involved with the Better Business Bureau because the mall would be taking care of the stores in here. If they misbehave, then you can best believe the mall will take care of them. But if you got to deal with getting your house fixed up or flowers, you know, Katie talked about flowers, and I talked about complaints that come every month. In February, we get huge number of complaints about florists. In January, February, we get huge number of complaints about fitness clubs. So you can see that those are things that those companies need to be accredited by the Better Business Bureau if they're a really good business. We won't take them if they're not good. Yep.
Yeah, you can
that's
look
it.
for the logo. And that's interesting to know about the malls, that the malls are usually registered or should be registered with the Better Business Bureau, and they'll make sure to take care of their stores. Interesting. Okay, well, I just wanted to give a round of applause to our panel and just say that, I mean, speaking from a consumer standpoint and someone who really tries to make the best decisions that they can, it's great to know that in our country, in our province, that we have this sort of support and just watchfulness available to us. So just a big round of applause, and thank you to you guys for the work that you do.